Guys, there should be no ads playing right now. What the fuck are you guys?
Yeah!
Here we go.
Standing by.
Call of Duty. It's about fucking time.
Yeah, we need to see some gameplay though.
Oh yeah. Kenny? Oh shit.
Yeah, enjoy that. All right. Don't toy with us. Don't you fuck around with us.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
Oh man, I might
This
come
looks
back.
sick.
Yo,
This
I
looks
might come
sick.
back.
I like the way that red dot looked.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest
Best
levels
COD
of
in the
US
next 5 years,
government,
guaranteed.
branding anyone who resists as
Treyarch,
traitors,
I trust him
and
to watch
forcing
my
players
newborn.
to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
This is Treyarch,
The team
bro. What
has
are we
been
talking
meticulously crafting every aspect of this
we
game
fucking
to
back?
deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, slide dive
style and provides a playground.
I want to know who they
with
have
that brand new
playtesting though, and
Omni
why I
movement
wasn't
system.
there.
I don't think
New
we're
way to
getting
push
Shotzi
beyond your
movement here.
limits and move like an action hero.
Whoa.
You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies.
Was he
is
diving and
absolutely
shooting?
Back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises.
Oh,
With
they're
that,
saying
Let's
doors.
step into the mind-bending
Nah,
campaign
doors,
experience we've been
I don't really
crafting
love 'em,
with
but-
our partners at Raven.
It's not that big of a deal.
That's the least of our worries.
No turning back now.
Hey, talk to me.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
Yup.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
They're bringing up some big games. BO2, Cold War.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk
Woods.
or on the other end of a radio.
What is God?
His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting 2 exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months,
Russell
former
Adler
ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino.
That's fire.
We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay.
I'm liking the landscape we're seeing right now. We got a lot of like open
navigate through them as they see fit.
Ideas for like COD maps.
Different combat styles. We also
give us a
have
casino map.
Conversation opportunities where you can
That'd
talk,
be so sick.
barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
Oh, look at this map. Look at this map. There's P1 right there in the middle.
P1 right there.
man.
There's Tony. Get there now.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
No ADS? He's just hip firing?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. This looks sick, though. This looks fire.
Yeah, no, this looks
some
tight.
Of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe.
God.
It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is
I'm getting Cold War vibes from like,
another one of our
I'm getting Cold War vibes.
Set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
Which is a good thing. Can somebody hit an omnidirectional fucking dive?
Equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe.
RC cars. Oh, shit.
Trap, adrenaline stem, Omni knife.
Did I just see Stim Shop? Please, nah!
Disruptor.
Stims are back.
No way!
Dude, this is giving me super Cold War vibes.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
What on the side, please? Okay.
Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Damn, he's hella strong.
That was sick.
That was fire.
I think we got it.
This is it.
Oh, here we go.
This is our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode.
Yeah!
They're sliding.
We pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game.
It looks hella like fast though, like
this
you
looks
don't hang.
sick.
Sprint
Yeah,
and
this is awesome.
And move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni movement.
Holy shit.
But you
This
know what I'm saying?
unlocks
Like
the
the
ability
dive
move
to the left,
never
like you
before
don't stay in
and
the air long.
seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like
It looks
slide,
smooth.
Can
dive,
run backwards,
and
dude.
enhance supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
What?
No way.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why?
Oh, AG's about to be nuts
realized
too.
people actually move
About to be
that
on the
way.
floor.
What happens if we
AG's
get
about to be
rid of
looking
that
backwards.
construct? And then instantly it opened
On
up
his
like,
belly,
oh,
he's
if
on
you
his
could
back
sprint
now,
in
he's
any
not even on his
direction, then
belly.
you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Bro, this looks crazy.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back.
There's no going back. Is that them saying this is it forever?
Maybe.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories.
Oh man, look at the menus.
Sprint assist,
Look at the
mental
menus.
assist,
Tax
and
sprint
crouch assist.
behavior.
I love the
fuck.
orange.
And
I
each
love
of
the
these
orange.
settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this
Button
idea that we
presses
want
0,
all
what?
players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
But dude, that is
That slide
Look
looked
at other
crazy.
genres like racing games, where
Dude,
they have
looked
these great
fast.
assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or
It looks
assisted
like I'm gonna
braking.
need to
We
be
really love the
caffeinated to
idea
play
of
this
taking
one.
that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions.
Whoa.
So now we can determine if that
What?
enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation
that shit's,
depending
like,
on
accurate.
that location that they were hit.
Oh my god.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on
I
their
feel like adding
choices.
more hitboxes
A great
and
example
like
that
more
really
damages
shines is a
I don't
global
know if
feature
I-
we call corner slicing, where as you round a
love that.
corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if
Oh,
you're
what
slowly
the-
clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full
This map
speed
looks
around that same
dope.
corner. We're constantly
like an
looking
actual
for
new Call of
opportunities to
Duty.
set the bar
Yo,
with
this
movement
might-
and animations in Black Ops 6.
Actually bang. Oh, it's for animations, not hitboxes. Okay.
Take cover!
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every
It's
emotional,
crazy what goes
impactful
into this.
moment
This is
true to
crazy.
actual life.
So much work, bro.
We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles.
that-
make sure that they
it
don't
just
look
looks
like they're
good.
just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails.
Oh my
oils
God,
in their
bro.
palms
We're
as they're
back.
sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
It's gonna be 800 attachments.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
Yo, are they fucking snapping?
They are cooking.
They're cooking.
HUD!
The
Black
HUD.
Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing
No
players
more
on what they
Hulu,
need
please.
when they
Yep,
need
talk
it.
to me.
And our in-game
more
HUD is no
Hulu.
different.
Talk to me.
From the mini-map to the ammo widget
yes.
to in-game notifications.
Oh my God, it's
Black
God.
Ops 6 has combined some of
my
the best
God.
designs in a
This is
clean,
sick.
streamlined experience.
Oh my God.
For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance,
Whoa.
streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup.
What?
Or
Move
maybe
your
you want
minimap
HUD
to the right
centered so
side?
you don't have to look away.
What?
Want to play
yo.
hardcore anywhere? Or finally put the minimap in the bottom left?
I'll be keeping
Those are
mine
options as
default.
well. Not only does the HUD give players important
If you can make
status,
the minimap
it connects
bigger,
them to
though,
the
that's
world
kinda
and helps
crazy.
them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Lawrence with it.
Oh,
Early on in Black Ops
prestigious.
6's development, we
Please.
set
Yes,
a
this
goal
is
to
also
make
our boy.
leveling and XP matter more than ever.
Please.
Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
Yes! Come on!
Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty
Yes.
with Black Ops 6.
That's
we
awesome.
pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems.
I mean,
and are
wow.
going bigger and more rewarding than ever.
We're doing the race. We
Players
have
who
to.
reach
We got to
max
do
player
it.
level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops
Let's
6 will have
go.
10 prestiges.
We gotta do it.
Each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip.
Did you just say 10
to
prestiges?
Yep, 10.
Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through.
Whoa.
And a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough
We
to
are
make
doing
it
the
all way to
race.
the
You
end.
heard it here
The
first.
full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black
Wow.
Ops 6.
Wow, I'm throbbing.
Bruh.
Yeah!
Let's go!
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one
Yeah,
has
yeah,
been
talk
to
about
craft an
skill-based.
approachable and engaging step change
Let's
of
get
that
ping
signature Black
based.
Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team.
Doug.
All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy
Let's
to announce
go.
is returning with Black Ops 6. Now, I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
Yes.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12
Oh
core
my
6v6
God, bro.
and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What
Show 'em to
do
me.
players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps.
Yes!
We've got
What are they
fast,
doing?
frenetic experiences.
They're
and
giving
we have
us
that
everything
balance
we
with
want.
More medium size, like
Oh, what
better
are they
for
doing?
hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have
Let's
their own
clutter.
stories.
Let's clutter. Say it,
and
please.
We have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
3-lane map.
Bro, those maps looked insane.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Give it to me.
Yeah!
Zombies. Oh,
Oh
dude,
my God.
this is
We're
gonna
running
be
zombies.
This
We're
is
running
gonna be
zombies,
incredible.
too.
This is incredible.
Are we fucking back?
Bro, we are so back right now.
Are we back?
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
I will be.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th.
Yes!
Make sure to stay tuned
Hopefully
for
I get
details and watch
invited.
your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch.
Wow.
And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about.
Yo, they
Am I
fucking
allowed to talk
snapped,
about
bro.
Warzone yet?
No.
Warzone.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based Zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th.
Just a monumental W. It's like just...
This is incredible.
On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
What an absolute pleasure. Seriously.
A bravo.
This is sick. Bro, the maps, the guns, even the new movement looks sick too.
Well done.
Unbelievable.
Well done. Wow.
Unbelievable.
I mean, talk about a monumental W. Everyone loved that. Standing ovations are in order.
They really did just...
Black Ops 6. I'm on my feet.
I mean, seriously.
Black Ops 6. Scump returning to competitive. Methods returning. Octane returning. Zoomaa returning. Everybody's back. I don't know about that one.
Oh, enough with these balloons.
Oh. Wow.
Enough.
Get the fucking balloons out of here, Tom.
Get these balloons off my screen.